Hi there, I'm Golden Battler, and this is Civilization 5, A Brave New World, with the Community Balance patch. Really wanted to show this mod off. Oh boy, it changes so many different things. It really changes the Civilization 5 Brave New World experience. uh, Playing with pretty much all of the mods involved. I'm not playing with Health and Plague because I believe that breaks Enhanced User Interface, which I do like. I've also got Info Addict. I don't think there's anything else too crazy. Oh yeah, I've got the City Forest bonus, which gives you some extra hammers when you settle on a forest. I honestly think that that's actually included in Community Balance patch already, but I just sort of leave it on by default because I kind of like having it on. It just feels right. Regardless, this mod changes pretty much everything there is in the game. It changes the social policies, it changes religion, it changes all of the military units, it changes pretty much everything about the military units. Like scouts actually have an upgrade path now. Um, there's like different types of settlers. There's an entire line of mounted ranged units so that your horse archers don't upgrade into knights and then have all of their promotions become useless. God, I hate that part. Yeah, it changes so many different things. Also changes a lot of the unique abilities. For the most part, most of them are kind of the same but better. Like Rome gets a bit more of a production bonus. I think it's 20% in vanilla. I could be wrong about that. Like the Celts get +2 and +4 faith for the force thing instead of +1 and +2. Plus they kind of appropriated the natural wonder bonus that Spain used to have. I think that just got added into the 422 patch that I'm playing with, which is the most recent patch as of the time of recording. Some of them, however, have gotten completely changed. Like India's is completely different now. Oh yeah, that's another thing they changed. They completely changed how happiness works. So now tall versus wide is more of a thing now. Ethiopia's got completely changed now, so they're kind of like an inverse version of Poland, which is pretty neat, I guess. They're always updating this thing. It gets updated like once every 4 or 5 days. I think he apologizes if he goes more than a week without an update. It's crazy. It can be hard to keep track of everything. Another thing to keep in mind is that I believe every single Civ in the game now only has one unique unit. They replaced a second unique unit with some kind of unique building or unique improvement for everyone that didn't have one. So, like England, now they don't have their longbowmen. Instead, they have their ship of the line and a steam mill, which is, I guess, a factory that comes like a tech or two ahead of time. So that's a thing. I'm going to be playing as Japan because I want to show off all of the changes to the military, all of the military units, and the fact that they get +2 culture on fishing boats means that hopefully I'll be able to show off a bit more of the policy branches. That's the hope because they really changed a lot of them. It's really quite different now. I might not be able to show off religion, but so it goes, I suppose. Gonna be playing on continents. I think that's fine. Standard size. I am going to be playing on Deity, and that might be a terrible idea. Um, but I do believe, from my somewhat limited experience, that the difficulty levels are not quite as hard as a similar difficulty level would be in vanilla. So Deity is not quite as hard as vanilla Deity. I usually hang around on Immortal. That's sort of my preferred difficulty level. That or like Emperor if I feel like kind of cheesing and being playing a comp stomp. I'm gonna try Deity. Hopefully it goes well. I might get my ass kicked. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And yeah, let's get into the game and stop screwing around here.
Blessings upon you, noble Oda Nobunaga, ruler of the land where the sun rises. May you long walk among its flowering blossoms. You are the ruler of Japan, the land of the rising sun. The Japanese are an island people, proud and pious with a rich culture of arts and letters. Your civilization stretches back thousands of years, years of bloody warfare, expansion and isolation, great wealth and great poverty. In addition to their prowess on the field of battle, your people are also immensely industrious, and their technological innovation and mighty factories are the envy of lesser people everywhere. Legendary Daimo, will you grab the reins of destiny? Will you bring your family and people honor and glory? Will you once again pick up sword and shield and march to triumph? Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time?
Well, I'll certainly try. Alright, so for Japan we have the samurai, which is a very powerful replacement for the swordsman. And instead of the zero, like they have in vanilla, we have the dojo, which is a replacement for the armory. So I'll get into that later. Let's check out our starting location here. Okay, so we've got marble, we've got an oasis. We're starting near two sources of coral, which could be okay. Um, Now one thing you might notice if you're observant is that we can't see any bonus resources, and it's not that we haven't started near any of them, though I certainly hope we haven't not started near any of them. You actually need text to reveal them. You start off with agricultural, which reveals wheat, but like for example, you need animal husbandry to see cattle and sheep, and in addition to horses, like you normally do. So that can kind of be a pain when you're trying to decide like where you want to go, where you want to start. Um, do I want to start on spot or do I want to move? You actually get a bonus to food if you start on flatlands to kind of counter out the bonus to hammers that you get when you start on a hill. So that's like an actual decision. I usually like to start on a forest, honestly, to get the extra starting production, but I mean, that's not really an option. Let's see, let's see what we can see. A little bit. Eh, not too much going on here. Alright, you know what? We've got an oasis right here. We've got a decent cross sampling of luxuries. I might want to consider actually moving right here to have like a bridge. I'd still have all of these resources that I can see in range. I wouldn't have the oasis right in my starting. But I would also be moving away from the desert, which I don't want. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll do that. I'm sorry for being so slow to start here. All right, let's do it. This does mean that it's going to be a bit slower to grow at first, but eh, not much I can really do about that. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You actually can't start building settlers right away. Where is that? That's a pottery for whatever reason. Not that it matters. We're gonna start with this code. Standard. You can actually start with a shrine. You don't need pottery for shrines. You can build either that or monuments at the start. Another thing to keep in mind is that monuments only have one culture instead of two, so that kind of sucks. That's yeah. Um, I'm gonna go for animal husbandry just because I like revealing all of these different resources. It'd be nice if we have some of them in range, although, considering that we don't have that much in the way of grassland or plains near us, might not even be a good idea. Nah. Oh well. We'll go for it. Alright. End turn. Alright. We'll continue scouting. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Desert is now considered rough terrain, even if it's flat, so you can't move two spaces at once like you normally can. So that's something to keep in mind. You can if it's next to, I believe, floodplains. You can move two tiles, but not regular desert. All right. Okay, there's another source of coral down there. Not quite scouting as fast as I'd like to. This isn't the best start that I've ever had, to be honest. But I think I'll keep going down. I'll probably send my scout up through here to deal with the forest a bit better, or the jungle rather. That's another thing. Starting with jungle kind of sucks. Not much I can do about that. Keep moving along here. Alright. Got some forest down here. Alright, I'm starting to see what might be areas for expansion already. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's grab this. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that they did alter the rewards that you can get from these a little bit. You can actually get Golden Age points now, which is weird, and I really hope I don't get them. Okay, I got gold. That's fine. It's better than a map, I guess, if nothing else. Yeah, this could be an okay place. Oh, I grew. Alright. And I forgot to do the production trick. Oh well. Oh well. I'm not gonna even bother getting into that. It doesn't matter. You really want to focus on growth still. Food is still kind of the king in this game, even in this mod. Another goody hut. Another possible reward, although we won't get it this turn. Oh yeah, perfume. They added a bunch of new luxuries in this game. All right, let's send this scout up. Okay. Now what do I want? What do I want? A shrine or do I want a monument? That's kind of a big decision, to be honest. I kind of want to get into might, which is their replacement for honor. Piety is now a medieval era, kinda, sorta, policy, but there's a weird system of unlocking where you can actually unlock this tier, I guess, of policies early by completing one of these. Like, how should I put this? If you complete Tradition, Liberty, or Might fully, and you get the finisher or one of them, you can actually unlock Piety, Patronage, or Aesthetics, even if you're not in the medieval era, which is something to keep in mind. It's a bit of a reward for going heavy on culture, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to go for a Civ with a boost to culture. Might's pretty good. Might's honestly one of my favorite openers in this game, especially for the military-based civs. But I might want a shrine. Nah, I think I'll go for a monument. Speeding up our culture border expansion should be good. Alright. Got a lot of coral around here. Ooh, 20 culture. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And as you can see, we're at -5, so we can actually go in here and just immediately take might. You never have to wait for the pop-up, by the way. If you get like an immediate source of culture or science, you can actually just sort of go in here and do it manually. And that applies in vanilla too. That's just something worth keeping in mind. I really like might, by the way. Both because barbarians are kind of more assholes in Community Balance Patch, but also because getting the culture from barbarian kills is just really, really nice. And you get even more for clearing camps, which is really good. So we'll go for that. Alright. Continue scouting around. We have Cocoa. Oh, Monopoly bonuses. I'm not even going to get into that right now. That's too complicated for me. Oh, okay, I'll explain it a little bit. Oh, never mind. Hello there, Greece. Good. Great. Excellent. Okay. Go away. We can't talk to each other or do anything. Where were you? Okay, you came from that direction. And you're missing a lot of HP. That means there's probably barbarians off in this region. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna move to the west, hopefully avoid the barbarians, and also hopefully get any goody huts that he... Because I'm thinking he might have gotten any of the goody huts that were in this direction, so I'm gonna go in this direction. Alright. And as I suspected... Oh my god, that is a lot of sheep. Holy crap. And there's even some cattle there? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Well, alright. I know where my second city's going to be. Haha. And there could even be a third around here, like maybe right here. That way I'd get these 3 sources of sheep and the horses and these 2 coral. Man, I'd have to think about where to put this city though, because there's so many different sources of cattle. I might settle on top of the perfume to grab them all, because I still want to be on the coast, of course, and you know, to take advantage of my unique ability, right? Hmm. Oh boy, that's already a lot to think about. Um, what next? What next? I could go for the wheel and try to. I could try to get Stonehenge for the guaranteed um, Pantheon, pretty much, and a free shrine. That could be a thing, but it's Deity. They a lot of civs like to build Stonehenge. They kind of prioritize it because it's such an early wonder. I mean, I do have marble, but I also don't have a worker, and you can't really snipe workers from city-states in this game quite as easily, because you can't declare war and then declare peace on the same turn with city-states. It doesn't happen that way, so it's a little bit tougher. Hmm. Hmm. What do I want to go for? Because this is always changing and it's not quite as popular. It feels like there isn't quite as set a like a correct path like you would have in vanilla, where you go for writing obviously first before anything really. I think I'll go for sailing to be able to see fish. That could be really good for me. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I'm gonna need pottery too soon. Getting a granary, maybe. Um, but like I'm not gonna need a caravan really quickly, and I'm not gonna want to have to expand too soon. I think because I control this sort of choke point. Um, and there's nobody to the south of me. I can pretty much expand here whenever I want. And I think it should be fine. Yeah, alright. Let's keep going. Alright, nothing to see over there. I didn't think so, I just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna have to think long and hard about where exactly I want to settle, though, because I'm definitely going to want 2 cities in here. Man, my starting location kind of sucks for my capital, but these two cities are probably both going to be better than my capital. That's uh, that doesn't that doesn't feel too great to have to say, but it is how it is, right? Um. All right. I don't. No. All right. I guess I'll send. Oh hey! Wow. You sure did spawn really quickly. All right. Keep scouting around with my scout. Oh. Oh, did they actually put that change in? Oh, they totally did. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, reconnaissance. Scouts actually gain experience from revealing tiles now, so that's cool. I actually completely forgot about that. It actually, it actually means your scouts will probably be able to gain levels without you feeding them experience from barbarians. City-state, Manila. Um, Oh yeah, and this is another change that the city-state diplomacy mod changed that is a part of the community balance patch. You can't uh you can't get influence from gold anymore. It's its own completely new system that I will probably not even begin to look at until quite a ways into the game. Yep. Let's go ahead and attack the barbarian camp here. Hopefully get rid of it. I really don't want to deal with barbarians early. Screwing with my stuff. Alright. Kind of interesting, the shape. There's nothing coming off here, so I guess that might just be like a tiny little island, or could be one contiguous thing. It's kind of hard to tell. Alright, keep moving. Up this way. I like to scout around the edges. Oh my god. Please do not steal any of my stuff. I'll get to you in a second. Alright. Oh yeah, and that's another thing they completely overhauled is the way promotions work. At the start, we only have Drill, which gives plus 10 combat strength, and an additional 15 combat strength against cities. And you get 10 instant healing when you do that as well. There is no instant healing option anymore, so that's nice, because fucking AIs were the only thing that used it and it was super annoying. But you do get a little bit anytime you get a promotion, so that's kinda nice. Yeah. Melee units are actually pretty good at taking down cities now. It's not quite as ridiculous as, you know, the longsword rush from the days of vanilla Civ 5, but it's you know, it's no longer archer supremacy, so that's kind of nice. Okay, good. We did in fact capture that barbarian camp, and we got quite a lot of culture. Oh my god, that was like 42 or something. I didn't see. Do I want to go for tribute or logistics? I really, really like tribute early on in the game because getting the bonus production and bonus gold for border expansion is super nice. It's incredibly good. And it leads down to conscription, which aside from just, you know, 10% strength, just flat out super nice. You also get a range unit in your capital, and you know, every other city that you settle. I kind of like going for this before I settle any additional cities, just to make sure that I'm getting, you know, as many free arches as I can out of it. But on the other hand, you can go for logistics, which gets you bonus science and healing whenever you kill units for 20 points. That's really, really good. It can make you very effective against barbarians early on in the game. And it leads into expansionism, which is a free settler, kind of liberty-ish. It's an interesting choice that they put it in here. Plus, you get the happiness and culture for garrisons, which I think was in tradition in the original game. I'm not gonna look too far into these. You can pause the video if you want to look at these, I guess. But the main thing to know is that liberty and tradition are now pretty well balanced against each other. I really like Might though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Tribute. I really like Tribute as an opener. It might not be the best, but ooh, man, I like it. Oh! Oh, dang. I wish I had gotten it before my borders had grown just then. Okay, well, in 20 turns I'll get a bonus, I guess. Although it'll actually be less than that, because then I'll have finished the monument in 8 turns, which will both give me another point of culture and improve my border growth by 25%. So I don't mind. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, it's crabs, hey. That makes this choice even harder if I want to get the crabs. That sounded lewd. I'm not gonna go too far into it. Is that? I think those are, yeah, Arabia's colors. I thought so.
مرحبا أيها
Hi
العجماء.
there. Go away. Alright. Probably not gonna get any of the stuff up here. I suspect Arabia will expand here long before I ever can. And god damn it. God damn it, Greece, go away. I hope you're not stealing any of my goody huts. Alright. So there's nothing else down here. As I suspected, honestly. I'm probably just gonna send my warrior back up to my capital now. Might send him back down to farm barbarians a little bit, but I'm not gonna go too nuts with that. Alright. Okay. Oh, I guess this is a lake, right? Yeah, because it has 3 food. Alright. Give me a better view of this. Yeah, there. I think. Is that another Civ or? I can't tell. I'll move in. I'll move in next turn. Oh, this is a pretty nice little spot he's got here. I might want to steal it. Oh my god. Fish, 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 fish aplenty. Okay, okay, okay. I take back everything bad I said. Alright. We good. We're good. Ugh. Oh, glorious fish. Oh man. Okay, this start just got way better. Whew. Yeah, that's kind of the thing about not being able to see bonus resources. You don't know quite how good your capital is until you reveal everything. And yeah, now I'm way happier with my capital now. All right, what do I want to go for next? Hmm. I've delayed Stonehenge too much to try to go for it now. It's probably not gonna happen. I might go for Calendar. Bananas are often in jungles. And I could try for the pyramids. Hmm. Hmm. I might wanna reveal deer or bison. I could also go for an early statue of Zeus. In general, wonders are a little bit easier to get, I think, compared to Deity. But you know, I I've tried to go for Stonehenge so many times and failed that I really don't think it's actually worth it unless you've got like an amazing start for it. Which I wouldn't say I necessarily do. Alright. Oh, and there's fish over here and fish over here too. Oh man. Oh man, I'm gonna have to think pretty hard about this. Yeah, I'm actually gonna scout over here to see more of the coast. Give myself more information about where I want to go. Yeah, as I suspected. Arabia has already got their second city. Unless I think that's their second city. I do think that on Deity they still start with a second city. I couldn't remember if that was something they changed or not, but I guess not. Alright. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for trapping. I might want archers early. Who knows? Pantheon already on turn 20. Hmm. Sun god, eh? Ooh. Promotion. Hmm. Survivalism is pretty nice. They scouts actually do have a promotion or like an upgrade. Explorers, yeah, up here in the Renaissance era, and they're actually pretty okay. 16 combat strength is not too bad at this point of the game. Um, Compared to musketmen, which are only 24, it's like yeah, they're weaker, but they're not bad. And Survivalism 3 actually includes March automatically as part of it, so they'll just be healing like 20 HP per turn just automatically, which is really nice. But on the other hand, visibility range is what I want this guy for, so I think that's what we'll go with. Yeah, there's Medina down there. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There are so many fish around here. Ooh boy. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is exactly what I wanted. Getting tons of fish, tons of fishing boats. Probably gonna go for a shrine after that monument. Unless I want to go for a worker, early worker. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, what would I even improve? All I've got down here is fucking marble, right? The rest of these are all work boats. Yeah, think not. I'll go for a shrine. Let's keep moving around here. What time is it? Oh, it's been like 30 minutes. Oh my god. That, yeah, this city's gonna be good. Oh, oh my god, that's, wow, that's probably, this city right here where my warrior is standing is going to be ridiculous. Holy crap. Like, I thought this city right here was going to be ridiculous. This city is going to be truly ridiculous. This is going to be like one of the best cities I've ever had. Oh my god. Alright. I'll just finish this turn up, and then I think I'll leave this part here. Um, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna make a habit of this, but because it's the first part of a new series, if you could consider leaving a like, I'd really appreciate it. Um, comment down in the comments below anything you want to see, any comments, any questions you have. I'll do my best to answer them. I know I'm not the best at talking, so if I missed anything or if I poorly explained anything, I'll try my best to elaborate upon it at your request. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.